Have you played the walk? The one where you do the tightrope?
Where you're like, balancing on a beam or whatever. No, I haven't. Because I feel like there's other stuff where I've experienced where like, I think there's a game where you gotta like climb up a ladder, and then like when I was doing that, I looked down, I was just like,
Oh shit. Okay.
Like you get it, like if you play it long enough, you kind of get into it.
Right.
So then there's moments when you're just like, like lose yourself a little bit. Like it's kind of fun. And here we go. Welcome to another episode of the Lawn Hair Pod with your two lawn hair podcast host, Kyle Mclemore.
And Tyler Ohler.
Oh yeah, we're off to a fabulous start. Mm-hmm. Thanks for joining us on episode 69.
That's what I was thinking.
Great minds think alike. If I had to really take a guess, 5 maybe, because I was gonna bring this up anyway. You know what I'm excited about? You know what is fucking cool?
What's that?
We got a backlog, bro.
Oh, do we?
That's good. Backlog of episodes, which I cannot tell you how much I'm looking forward to my days off, so I can finally like fucking just like chomp into it. Check it out. We also have Triblam, triple the camera.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that production value is flying. You can really get a nice close up on both our pretty faces. I want to say on that first episode. Ooh, I didn't even get to bring this up. I think it's an issue with me using like my one memory card for like transferring everything around between my laptop, camera, other desktop. I think on the first episode, that camera got like half corrupted or whatever, so like got like a sweet last 3 minutes of the episode. Everything else is great from your angle on the GoPro, but it's funny because on that angle, it's like I look like this, like the bars in my face the whole time, so it's like it's all you, and then just like my eyes like, oh yeah, that's cool. Like
they have like Home Improvement.
But it's exactly. I'm totally fucking Wilson or whatever. Like totally Wilson in it. But production value keeps going up here on the podcast. Yeah. But it's good to see you, man. Yeah. Good to get you back in studio. Get everybody back here in studio. What you wanna talk about, buddy? Anything new with you?
No.
Are you sure? What did you didn't you give me a text last? I think I was asleep when you texted me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
God damn it, Thomas.
R.I.P.
I'm all choked up.
Oh yeah. It's funny because before you texted me, my mother texted me. She was like, "Oh, I heard like Thomas." I think her text was like Thomas from Denver died, and my thought was like, "You're stupid."
Oh shit!
Because like the only Thomas that comes to mind is Demarius Thomas.
Yeah.
And he's like
33.
A year older than me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "You're stupid," because why would he be dead? And he's dead.
Yeah, that sucked.
If you want, so I have it on Doodle. I Doodled it and didn't look at it because I know nothing. I know that he's dead.
Oh, I read all the articles and shit.
Did it happen yesterday?
It happened yesterday morning.
Okay, so this kind of makes me a little bit like, ugh, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
I have like a thing on my phone where it's like...
and you didn't get an update or whatever?
No. Yeah, I have a death watch on my phone.
We're waiting for fucking Roseanne Barr
that
and
Carl's is going to taste so sweet, dude. When I get that...
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something stupid that I would get from Carl's. When I get that pineapple burger that I would never order.
Oh, that was good. The teriyaki pineapple?
Ugh,
I liked it.
I'm not a pineapple fan.
I hope they still have the Adult Swim toys. That's what I want.
I'm going to have a smorgasbord, and it's going to be delicious. Is part of the deal that everyone just has to sit there and watch me eat, or what? Like,
I don't know.
Because we better find out, because I know Cher's going to die like tomorrow. So
Cher?
I mean, yeah.
No, it's Oprah, bro.
No.
Oprah's going to die for sure.
They're going to die in a shootout. They're going at each other.
Oprah's a bad shot, so she's going to win.
But what kind of made me like, is I have like a news story in the morning, and it gives me like CNN, NBC, something else, Tech Check or something. 4 different like networks that like give me like the 5 basic, like, hey, here's what's going on with the day.
One of the big 5 networks.
Tech
Check.
None of them. Check into tech.
That's funny.
None of them mentioned it. And there was even one part where it was like, oh, sad news today in the world of sports. And I was like, okay, here we go. And he was like, yeah, 82-year-old legend, blah, 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 from the Daytona 500 passed away. And I was like,
Yeah.
But
I think he died of a seizure, is what someone said, because it wasn't confirmed and it wasn't, like, said. Like, the cause of death.
before I look, one thing I'll say about Demaryius Thomas, he was awesome. Great receiver. And you know what else I'll say is that he was like, I don't know how else to put it, professional, dude. Like,
yeah, he was super good.
I can never think of him like, you know, when you miss a pass and like there's like pounding on the floor, or like he would just like, even when they would get like the shit tag out of, he would just like pop up and like, all right, let's play, let's fucking do this. Like no,
a job.
it would like I think Fitzgerald is kind of like that too or he was when he played. Is like he was very just like, all right, let's play, let's do this. Humbled up. Yeah, very. Let's see.
Did you know he was drafted with Tim Tebow? That's crazy.
Is that how long it's been? It's crazy that I didn't know that he was. I knew he was young. I didn't know he was like literally a year older. Yeah. But you might have called it. Yeah. Family says possibly died of seizure while alone at home, which is like kind of a
bummer.
Major bummer. Man, so young. And really good Denver player.
Yeah, super good.
R.I.P. for sure.
Yeah, that one sucks.
Yeah. I mean, like, when I got the first text, I was just like, no, you're wrong. And then I woke up at like the middle of the night and like I used the bathroom or something. And I was checking Google and it was like, oh, it is like legit.
Yeah. That sucked. Yeah.
I was gonna tell you a different story about something that I'm a little embarrassed about. I guess I'm one of those guys now. I never wanted to be this kind of guy.
Is this an erection thing or a pooping thing?
I'm a little ashamed to bring this up. So, as you may know, I have a new kind of car, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't run on fuel.
Right.
Runs on that electricity.
Right.
And I'm one of those guys now.
Yeah, I know you.
Who lost power.
Oh, you did?
And had to call somebody with a gas-powered vehicle to tow my electric car.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
It was a bummer. I even joked about it with the tow driver. I was like, bro, you have no idea how much I didn't want to be this guy right now. Like,
that's too funny.
To have you come pick me up. Like, I wish I had a...
How'd you do it?
So I feel like I've pushed it before. Have you ever like ran out of gas? Like completely like like out of gas side of the road?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What, like, okay, so I've never done it personally. I've been with Alex when it's happened.
Right.
That was like, I just remember pulling over on the freeway. That's all I remember. Mm-hmm. With myself, with my former Honda, I remember I've gone the distance. Like I've gone where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna break down.
Right.
And I didn't. And I feel like they have like a little bit of a fail-safe. Like, all right, we'll tell you it's on E, but you've got like, just in 25 case. 25 miles. Right? Like, there was a buffer. How long did you go before it finally was just even know. Dust? Like,
I don't know. And it broke down.
Were you just like away from a station or?
I was right outside of a gas station when it fucking ran out.
Oh, you were like right there. Yeah. Did you push it the rest of the way? Or?
No, I got like a fucking jug. And just went there real quick and put it in and went there and then filled it up.
I did that too. I ended up getting a jug of electricity. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you're just like rubbing your feet on a balloon or something. Carpet.
What happened is like I've pushed it before and I've discovered that there's layers to like the warnings. So it's like you start going and it's like, hey, getting low. Should probably charge. And it's like, nah. And that's like around like 15%. And then you get like lower and it's like, hey, we could find you a station if you want. We know where the stations are. And I'm like, nah. And that's like usually 10 or less. And then it starts like making it harder for the judge. It's like, all right, well, depending on speed. And I think what got me is that I was going to my girlfriend's house. And there's a part where it's a lot of uphill at the end. Because I was planning on going to a station. There's a place close to her where I was like, oh, I'll zap there real quick and then the rest of the way. And it was like the perfect distance. All right, I have this many miles. And I gave myself a buffer because I know that depending on stuff, you lose a little.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like getting low. And then when you get low, I've only done it once before where it's like, okay, you're out of power. And like, we're only going to let you go 25 miles an hour because we cannot handle any more speed than that. So I'm like, it hit that part and I'm like still on the freeway.
That's funny.
So I'm like on the right hand side, just like, go around, guys. Like, but it happened like right at the exit anyway. So I was like, all right. So I got off, and then as soon as I got off, made a left, and it just like, and I was like, all right, and just like would not move, wouldn't do anything. I was like, ugh. And then I looked, and it's like, hey, the station's like, boop, boop, like half a mile. So I was like, damn, like so close. But all right, well, bummer. Time to push my car. I mean, it's only half a mile. I'm a big strong man. I can do this.
Half a mile.
So I get out, and I'm going to, and it's just like, cheer. And it's just like, what are you, crazy? You're trying to push your car, and there's nobody sitting in your car? Like, what are you, stupid? So I'm like, well, I guess I can't push it because I'm not sitting in it, so this ain't gonna work. Yeah, so I had to call
somebody,
another man to come tell me. Like, it literally was just like, all right, where was it at? And I'm like, right there, and he's like, oh, and then like to put it back down. Like,
that's funny.
Yeah,
that sucks though.
But now I know to always either go make sure I'm close enough, or always have enough juice to make it.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, I still enjoy having my electricity car, especially prices, right? Like,
oh yeah, it's like $4.75, $4.50 a gallon.
Thanks a lot, Biden.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I know we probably haven't watched anything since the last time we've been together, right?
Probably right.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything either. And I know it's really annoying because we're using my phone to record, and I had notes prepared for stuff I was gonna talk about. I can't remember because I wrote them down. Oh, bingo! Yes, I'm so glad. Thank you. What is your opinion on virtual reality?
I haven't fucked with any of that stuff yet.
So this is why I'm actually a little bit disappointed that you're here.
Oh.
Exactly when I'm here. Because I was like, the whole time I got like 10 minutes, maybe 5. Like, get home, did whatever, did this ready, set up. Because I do know about the world of virtual reality.
Oh, do you have one?
It's one of those things where I've had it for a while. I don't know why it just never comes up as something to talk about.
Is it like the Oculus?
It is the Oculus.
Oh, okay.
And my plan coming over here was like, all right, I'll have it set so I can maybe like take a peek at it real quick. I don't have it set up, so. But so you haven't like none at all, like?
No.
Well, I'll make sure it's set up next time, and there's like a specific thing that I can show you where it's like a little, basically like a demo, like, hey, look at how crazy this is, like, wow, look at the possibilities. Like,
have you played the walk? The one where you do the tightrope?
Oh, where you're like, balancing on a beam or whatever? No, I haven't, because I feel like there's other stuff where I've experienced where like, I think there's a game where you gotta like climb up a ladder, and then like when I was doing it, I looked down, I was just like,
oh shit, okay.
Like you get it, like if you play it long enough, you kind of get into it.
Right.
So then there's moments when you're just like, like lose yourself a little bit. Like it's kind of funny. Like
I've seen videos of this.
Yeah, so I haven't dove into my TV or anything yet, but
right.
And I was gonna make sure you were sitting when you were, because but I've played other stuff. There's one called Super Hot, where it's like, I don't know, they're just shooting at you. You gotta shoot the bad guys. But depending on how fast you move is how fast the speed is. It's basically like you're playing the Matrix or whatever.
Okay.
So like you shoot at me, you can see the bullets like, psh, and then like if I go like, really slow, it'll, but then if I go fast, it's like so.
Okay.
It's really fun. It's probably more fun than I'm making it sound, but it is fun.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, and there's like a Walking Dead game, and there's all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. See those that's the future.
I was gonna ask. I agree. I mean, it's fun, bro. Like, I cannot deny that it is fun.
I imagine that's how chat rooms and shit and all that stuff's gonna be in the future.
They have those. Like, I haven't done them because I'm like.
Yeah, that's where like the Knuckles was from and shit, huh?
Knuckles. Like Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah, I forget what the meme was. Damn. I don't know. I thought those were like VR chat room things, but I could be tripping.
I know that they have them. I just am too like. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, because I feel like the only people who would have it is like I don't know, people like me. I guess fucking me. I don't want to run into me on the internet. The fuck?
Fuck that.
But it's fun. Yeah, so I'll definitely bust it in your face and see how you like it.
Okay.
See how you like it, my virtual world. But yeah, I agree. It's definitely the future. I mean, the whole Ready Player One thing, like, pretty soon we'll have like the body thing, and like you can run in place, like.
Oh, those cool little treadmill things, and hell yeah.
Because that's one thing that, like, it's a lot better when you are standing and moving around. Because it's like if you try to play sitting, it's like, oh, I dropped my sword, like. It's weird, but yeah, still fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really cool checkout.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. There was like a couple other things. You ever watch What We Do in the Shadows?
No.
Are you like familiar with it all, or what? Is it
Yeah.
ring a bell or?
Yeah, that's who. Kyle knew a check.
I'm glad that you not only know, but you know, because it's interesting. I don't think he was involved because it's only on season 2 or 3, and I don't think he was involved with season 1.
I don't know,
but I definitely saw his name pop up a lot in season 2, and I feel that's really when it started getting traction. And it's just cool to see somebody that I like really. You can see them like, oh, he's
doing stuff.
He's legit good because he made the show even better than it was.
He left their podcast because he's busy doing that.
That is
This is important.
That's podcast. So funny because I think I heard the episode where they were talking about how he wasn't there, and they're like, he quit. Like, yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I bring it up because you haven't seen it at all?
No,
okay,
nothing about it.
Definitely recommend. It's funny. It's just like a documentary cruise following some modern vampires. Or not, they just live in a modern world, I guess.
Okay.
And there's like 3 of them. They're roommates, vampires. It's funny with the shenanigans that you get into. But there's a 4th vampire. It's different. It's an energy vampire. And it's funny because his whole thing is like he doesn't like suck blood or whatever. He just like zaps your energy. And the way he does it is just like being like really, really boring or like annoying or just like.
Okay.
So he's like, yeah, I work in this office, and like. So he'll just like be like, hey, what'd you do this weekend? He's like, yeah, well, I fucking like, and like just like, and they're just like, and he's just like, like sucking all their power. Or he'll be like with a pencil sharpener, like, and then you see the people like, fuck, man, and he's just like, getting like stronger and stronger, like, and then like he's like the only guy that can do it to like other vampires, like, so he'll like bore the hell out of them. And they're just like, stop fucking feeding off of us, like, but. Cool. I was at work, dude, and there's this guy just fucking talking. And then it hit me. I was like, oh, bro, you're just sucking the life out of me right now. Like,
damn, yeah, this probably is like a good metaphor for that shit.
And now whenever I see him at work, like, I either like run away from him or like as we're talking, I'm just like, okay, man, okay, cool. Like, and like just wrap it up, this fucking combo. Get away from this guy. Yeah, because he'll just fucking like ramble on. Forever. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm doing it now.
Yeah,
the power. Yeah. I was thinking,
I'm gonna check that out, though.
I'm assuming you want to grub down.
Yeah, let's grub down.
We never talked about where we've grubbed before. We usually grub after the pod. And we never brought up Hillside Burger?
Hills Burger.
Burger on the Hill?
Hills Burger.
Bomb-ass burger on the hill.
Bomb-ass burgers. Real ground beef.
I was going to ask you, how spicy was the jalapeno? Was it the jalapeno that only made it spicy, or did they have a sauce on it? Or
yeah, I think that was it. I think it was pepper jack cheese and the jalapenos.
Was there a lot of jalapenos?
There was an okay amount. It wasn't spicy.
Okay. That's all I wanted.
But it was good.
That's what I wanted to know, yeah. If it was really crazy spicy. Because I'm going to probably get that when I go again.
Yeah.
Because I am going again.
Yeah, definitely go there again. It was definitely worth it.
And then we went to
the 210 Tavern.
Oh.
In Rancho Cucamonga.
Tell me about your first impressions of that place.
It has a lot of TVs and it's small, so I thought it was cool.
That was yeah. That was the best part. When I walked in, I was like, TVs! Like everywhere. Like on Sunday, you could have every game.
Yep. It was like B-dub TV amounts, but half the size.
Yeah. And then
there was only one bartender.
I was just about to say
that was also the server. There was also the busboy. So that sucked balls.
Yeah, didn't you literally like read the review like, hey, it says like just one guy running the place, and then we look up and it's like, oh, Yeah, it's that guy.
There was also a review that said, "Our kid's loud," or a question, it wasn't a review, and the answer was, "No, it's a bar." And when we went there was a kid.
Yeah. And then, as we're reading, look over, and it's just like, hey,
yeah,
I got a kid's meal.
It's a small beer.
Yeah, it comes with a toy. Alcoholism.
Boneless wings and a small beer. Yeah.
I didn't even, and that was the other thing too, is he's just like
rushed.
Yeah, he's just like, I was like, oh, can I see a menu? And he's like, yeah, okay, here you go. And by the way, we're closing now. Like, kitchen is closed. Order now.
Yeah,
I don't even remember what was on the menu other than what I ordered because I was like, okay, the thing that's named after the place, I guess. Like,
that's why I just got what you got because I was like, fucking, I don't know. I only got time to read.
I think I did see, it did say pizza. I remember you brought up, it said like pasta too.
That's what the internet said, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't look at appetizers. I didn't
Me
look
neither.
at it. I just like, okay, burger, I guess.
Yeah.
And it was all right.
It was fine. Yeah.
Did you? I didn't see. Did you have a whole ass onion as well?
I did. It was a whole onion.
I mean, I like onion.
Yeah, me too. I liked it. I thought it was cool. It was a lot.
Overall, I thought I was expecting it. Maybe that's why I enjoyed it so much. I was expecting it to be bad.
Oh, okay.
If I'm being legit, I was like, this burger's gonna suck. He rushed the fuck out of me. The chef's gonna be mad at me, and he's gonna be like making this all shitty. But so when it came out like pretty decent, I was like, that was fucking good. Like, all right.
Yeah.
And then how about them Steelers like making a real fucking
that was
fight?
a good comeback. Yeah.
What was the score when we walked in?
29-0.
Yeah, fat zero. You're right. Yeah, because because I was like, oh, this is gonna be lame. Like, and there's not even another game to change it to.
Yeah.
And yeah, then they just fucking
became good.
What was it? Just like a couple touchdowns, right?
The 3 of them. And
then one of them was like from like a turnover too, right? It was a quick little like.
Oh yeah, I think there was 2.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right. Like one was an interception, and the other one was just like
Oh, I don't know.
I don't remember.
Maybe it was just punts.
Punt return or something, or
I don't remember now.
I just remember like being impressed. Like this is a entertaining game. Now we got something to watch with our fucking brew.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I was rooting for him. I was rooting for just a tie. Like, be awesome. They got close. I think the closest they came was like within 8 or something. I remember Aikman saying like, and just like that, it's within 8. Like he had some kind of tag on it. Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun game. Oh, but I was gonna say, you got any cravings today? Because I think there is a place that sells these things called tacos.
Oh.
It is a Latino restaurant, if I'm not mistaken. And it's got some kind of funny name, like the taco pun, some kind of taco incorporated in the name.
Oh, okay.
Taco Mania or something.
Okay, that sounds cool.
And I know it is relatively close because it's one of the places where I'm always like,
Okay.
So I was thinking I was thinking I'm almost positive they also sell the alcohol.
Hell yeah.
So
it's Friday night.
And I'm always, I think it's good to spread around and see what's good in the area. Yeah. So I can get nice and familiar right before I have to move again.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But yeah, I feel like just adding to the backlog, man, which is fucking awesome. Like,
that is good.
I'm telling you, I cannot wait, and I cannot tell you how much I am like. I haven't checked, but God, I hope I fix that audio thing because, come on, future Kyle, you got this. Like, yeah. Wait, you want to call it episode? No, 5.
Some fucking tacos.
Episode 5, 6, maybe. I don't know. Just keep on stacking them, bro.
69.
Oh yeah, 69 eventually. Yeah. But yeah, we'll call it a pod. Thanks for tuning in again. Yeah, we'll see you next time on the podcast. It's been your host as always, Kyle. And we'll see you next time.